so much for waiting. This is going to be a life-changing session, and therefore I'm truly going to quickly come on the point of today's session. The point of today's session is to make an ideal timetable. Now, why should you need an ideal timetable? You need an ideal timetable because you have three basic problems in your life. Quickly, I will come directly to the topic and discuss timetable for all three grades. What are the three main problems that most of the students face because of which they need an ideal timetable? Problem number one is procrastination or lack of self-discipline. I have clubbed both these problems. Problem number two is a very genuine problem that students face, which is the inability to balance between school and coaching institutes or a NEET or an IIT preparation or an NDA preparation. That's also very important. They don't know how to strike a balance. School, if they start studying, they miss out on their competitive examinations. If they study about their competitive examinations, they miss out on their school examinations, right? And point number three, I just want to yes ma'am on my screen. And point number three is the problem of forgetting. That means even if the child is not procrastinating, the child is self-disciplined, somehow the child has been able to strike a balance between school and the competitive examinations. There will be a problem, and the problem is forgetfulness. There will not be testing, there will not be revision. Without revision and without testing, the child will always feel that I'm missing out, I'm not able to remember. When you don't remember, now what are the problems which arise because of this? If you don't remember, there is a lot of frustration. I will also take an open house for your questions, doubts. Now please listen to me, and yes, tomorrow morning 10 a.m. you have a test on human physiology. You will not have it in 2 parts, you will have it in 10 parts. I will take multiple complete physiology tests. I will take multiple complete zoology and botany tests. Now please listen to me very carefully. First of all, the first timetable that I'm going to do right now is a timetable for 2021 aspirants. 22 and 23 will be nearly the same. I will talk about backlog for 2022, which will not be there for 2023. But the first and most important timetable which I'm doing is for NEET 2021. When is the exam? We don't know, but I hope that this week, maximum in the next first half of the week, we should be aware of the dates. Because the minister has changed, it might take some time for them to conduct the exam, but we will definitely have it. Now please pay attention to the NEET 2021 timetable. First, I will tell you two big blunders which you are doing. That means either you don't have them in your timetable or somehow you've not incorporated them. So first, for my NEET 2021, I will talk about just two blunders. You could have 3, 4, 5 blunders, but you will see that these two blunders are the main blunders which majority of the students are doing. Blunder number one, not giving mock test every 3-4 days. You're not doing it. You're giving a mock test in 10 days, 15 days, once a week or something like this. Wrong, bad. You just have 2.5 months remaining for your exam. You should be giving maximum mock test. So first of all, I'm coming to NEET 2021, then I'll come to NEET 2022, then I'll come to NEET 2023, and I promise to finish this entire thing in 10 minutes to save everybody's time. So the first and most important thing that you're doing is you're not giving enough mock tests. You are not giving mock tests. You agree, you disagree, you like the channel, you don't like the channel, you like Vani Ma'am, you don't like Vani Ma'am, but this is the hard truth. This is the truth. I will also talk about consistency, discipline, but the truth number one is you are not giving mock test, right? It's not buffering, and second and most important thing is still, even now, right? Even now, you are only focusing on biology. You are not focusing that much on physics and chemistry. So your timetable has to have these two important things. I repeat, you need to be giving majority of the time in testing and studying physics and chemistry. How do you do this? First of all, anybody who is giving NEET 2021, please now no more getting up 5 points. Your timetable is sorted. 5 points for NEET 2021, 5 points for NEET 2022, and 5 points for NEET 2023. This is how your timetable will be made. This is my 11th year teaching. I'm the head of Department of Biology at Vedantu started Vedantu when there was only one bio teacher, and that is yours truly, Vani Ma'am. And today we have one of the biggest teams for biology in India. I take great pride in doing all of this for my company, which is called Vedantu. Trust me when I say this, it will really help you. It will really help you. Trust me when I say this. First and the most important point for my NEET 2021 aspirants, no sleeping at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. This week, we expect the minister to announce the dates. If they announce the dates, your exam could be in the month of September, like the dates for JEE have come out. You will have July and August. If you don't correct your sleep cycle in the last 2 months, you will not be able to perform in the examination. You will not have a midnight examination. You will have an examination from. You have to be maximum alert. You sit and solve questions in the middle of night. It's not going to help you. Point number 1, every day 2 to 5 you will have to solve your MCQs. Every day you will have to sleep for 6 hours. You will have to get up in the morning, sleep till let's say 6:37. If you can't get up early, the earlier the better. But please, it is my humble request to you, please correct your sleep cycle. Everything else will follow, but it needs to start with correction of your sleep cycle. Number 2 thing in your timetable which you have to do, please start. If you have still not given mock test, if you've been giving mock test for 3 or 4 months, it's okay. But if you have still not given mock test, number 2 point for NEET 2021 aspirants, that day when your syllabus is 100% complete will not come. That day when your syllabus is 100% complete in PC will not come. It will not come. Please, tomorrow is a Monday. July is already halfway. July, August, September, you should have your examinations. Let's see what the minister says. Please start giving at least 2 full syllabus mock tests per week for my NEET 2021 aspirants. It is the truth. Whatever I'm saying is unadulterated truth. You will never feel confident about giving the paper. NEET 2021, please improve your sleep-wake cycle. Please give 2 mock tests every single week. Start with giving 2 mock tests every single week. Third most important point for NEET 2021, this time shall not come back. You are not going to become a dropper. You've got to become a topper. You've got to get a seat. Eat the frog. Get up at 5:30 every day morning. Try and somehow be on your table from 6 o'clock. From 6 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. every single day. Do physics for the next 65-70 days. I guarantee you, you will score well. You will be out of 45, be able to do the questions every day. Your physics is lacking and lagging. Every day you are saying, I will do it in the afternoon. Afternoon, you are saying, I will do it in the evening. Evening, you will say tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, you will say, I will do it in the afternoon. Promise me, is it not the truth? Do it right now, starting from today, every single day. Every day you get up in the morning, you eat the frog. If you cannot do it the first thing in the morning, you will never be able to do it. That is my guaranteed promise to you. It is, tell me one thing out of the 3 statements which I have told you which are not the truth. And it is not only the truth, it is the universal truth. And truth is bitter. Such kadwa hota hai is the first Hindi sentence which I have used. So everybody should be able to understand what I am saying today. Point number 4. Every day, you do it for 2 months, I guarantee you, your score will jump by 200 and 250. That's the minimum your score will jump. That is Vani Ma'am's guarantee. Point number 4, I will tell you a very important point. Every day, whatever time you sleep, if you sleep at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock you will shut down your books. If you sleep at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock you will shut down your books. If you sleep at, let's say you sleep at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock you will shut down your books. Last 1 hour. Last 1 hour. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Please trust me. I'm only speaking for you. Last 1 hour. You will only revise what you've been doing. You will only revise. Do these 5 points. You will get 200 plus in your score. You will only revise. You will every day write down in a error copy the errors that you've been doing. Every day when you've solved Eat the Frog in the morning, you will write down what all did you learn. When you were solving bio paper, what all mistakes you've done, you will do it. Every day, last 1.5 hour, you will only spend in revising. दुनिया इधर की उधर हो जाए, जो मर्जी हो जाए, whatever somebody says, if you're a real Biotonian, you are my student, right? You want a seat, you will revise. And last but not the least, please, it is my request, you can win wonders through what I'm saying you, the last and final point. I've just given you 5 points. And nothing is extraordinary. I've not asked for a kidney, lung, liver, spleen. Nothing is something which I've said that this is impossible. Last and the most important thing which I want from my NEET 2021 aspirants, except for YouTube app, which has We Biotonic or any other channel that you study, uninstall all apps. Thank you. Baad mein bolna. You can thank me later. Go and uninstall all apps. None of the toppers are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. None of them. None of them are wasting their time on Telegram and WhatsApp. Uninstall all apps. Yes, the NEET exam is postponed. It is not there on 1st August, but it will definitely be there in September. Do these 5 things. Just these 5 things. I've not asked you for anything else. If you do the 5 things that I've mentioned to my NEET 2021 aspirants, I promise you, you do it for 1 month. If your score is 410, do the things that I've told you. Your score will become 610. It is my guarantee. मैं पढ़ाना छोड़ दूंगी बेटा, मैं गारंटी लेके कह रही हूँ. ये जो 5 चीजें मैंने बोली है ना, मुझे आज कमेंट सेक्शन में 900 कमेंट आ जाएं. ये जो 5 चीजें मैंने बोली हैं, आप करो. आप 10 दिन ईट द फ्रॉग करो और आप मुझे बस 10 दिन बाद कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट डाल के बोलना कि वानी मैम ये फायदा हुआ. आप 10 दिन अपना स्लीप वेक साइकिल बदलो. हफ्ते में 2 मॉक टेस्ट पेपर दो, उनको एनालाइज करो. आप 10 दिन रिवाइज करके सो जो मैंने आपको बोला है. आप करो तो सही. आप 10 दिन अनइंस्टॉल करो सारी एप्स. योर स्कोर विल बी प्लस 200. दिस इज माई 10 years टीचिंग गारंटी. Coming to 2022. Now, your timetable is different from 2021 because हो सकता है आपके स्कूल लगे हो. That is a difficult proposition. Let me tell you, after that I'll come to 2023. I'll take 5 minutes for 2022 and 5 minutes for 2023. Now 2022, now this is for you and this is very, very important. What I'm telling you right now is very important. हो सकता है your school could be on, and because now this is 500% truth. It is the most difficult situation on earth. I have no answer for it. It is like your foot is fractured 1 day before the Olympic race for which you've been preparing for days. Having a 6-hour schedule in school and preparing for a competitive examination to get into AIMS is difficult. Is that clear? It is not easy. It is the most difficult thing. There is no way out. Yes, आग का दरिया है, नीचे सांप है, ऊपर आग बरस रही है, तैर के जाना है. What is that शायरी, right? कि प्यार का दरिया है, तैर कर जाना है. It is the most difficult thing to clear a competitive examination like NEET, to have a 6 to 7 hour school, to have your parents jumping and dancing on your head is the most difficult thing on planet Earth. I think getting an admission into NASA is easier than clearing this examination because it is difficult. I know it. It is difficult. Now, yes, आग का दरिया है, डूब के जाना है, something very, it is very difficult. Now, what can you do? Never try to, I will just give you 3 points. 3 points for you 2022, and I promise it to you, this is my 10 years ka poonji that I'm giving you. 10 years, whatever lessons I've learned after teaching lakhs of students, after running Biotonic for 2 years only on my own, this is my learning that I'm giving you. Never take, the biggest problem on earth is we are Indians. Can an Andhra person fight with Karnataka person? Can a Karnataka person fight with Punjab person? Punjab person fight with Haryana? No! Your and my religion is India. We are Indians. We will fight against a foreign power. What you do, your biggest problem is you take school like this, you take coaching like this, and you continue to do this. That is what nobody tells you. School is this, college is this, you join them. This is your school, college, NEET coaching, you align them and you see there will be no problem. Once you fight your school and college, you will always get demotivated, and this is also for 2023. You will never have sufficient time. You will always have angry parents. You will always feel sad. Your timetable will never get complete, because at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours. If you spend 6 hours in a school, where is the time for self-studies? Where is the time to study? So what you have to do is you have to act smart. Can you change your school teachers? No. Can you teach your school way of studying? No. What you should be doing right now is you should align your NEET preparation along with the preparation of your school. That is the right thing to do. That is the most ideal thing to do. Suppose there is cell which is going on in your school. 60% or 50% of the content is done in the school. I'm giving you 3 points. Point number 1 starts. Suppose living world is going on in the school. Suppose plant kingdom is going on in the school. Suppose animal kingdom is going on in the school. Suppose cell is going on in the school. Suppose cell division is going on in the school. 55 to 60% of whatever your school teachers teach you is done. That should be point number 1. Never do school and coaching like this. Do school and coaching like this. Your life will be blissful. Say thank you to me. Send me samosa and jalebi with gulab jamun. I love to eat that with a cup of tea. So align your studies. Whatever topics are going on in the school, this is for class 12. I will come to backlog, because at the top of your head you have backlogs. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I will come to it. First, let's come to the present class 12. Suppose genetics is going on in school. 55 to 60% of your problem will be over, and trust me when I say this, you must have seen last year's NEET paper. Also, I'm taking out a book only and only for you. I've been working day and night for the past 4 months to get a book with 5,000 plus MCQs, which is going to be published by the biggest publishing house of India. Yes, you got it right. The biggest and the oldest publishing house of India is publishing a book. You really don't need another book. I promise you that it will be out in the book stands in the next 10 to 15 days. Cheapest, best questions, biggest publishing house of India, oldest and biggest name of India is publishing that book, right? So let me tell you, I will tell you all about the book. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry. It will come out in the next 10-15 days, right? Don't worry about that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, आपके school college में जो हुआ है ना, read that chapter from your school teachers. That is 50% of the work done, or 55% of the work done. Now remaining 55% of the work needs to be done. After doing that chapter, this is especially for biology timetable. After you do that chapter, same day, now this is where the trick lies, same day, you cannot, because retention power of the brain is there only for those particular hours. By the next day, your retention power will become half of it. Same day, just read your NCERT. Is it difficult? Suppose you have a school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. 3 to 4 you come back home, you're anyways in home, you're doing a Zoom class, you eat your food, you rest. 4:30 when you sit back, can you open your NCERT? I'm sure the teacher has done 5 or 6 paragraphs or 2 pages. Can you do that of NCERT same day? After that, can you come to Biotonic and at least spend 1 to 2 hours and do the entire lecture here, so that you are learning over and above that? You do it for physics, you do it for chemistry, you do it for biology. Your 3 points class 12th is, whatever has happened in your 11th, whatever has happened in your class 12th till now, your 3 points are, point number 1, forget it. Can you start with me today? Class 12th, present class 12th, giving exam in NEET 2022. If you start today, I promise you can come in first 100. I promise you can come in first 1,000 guaranteed. If you work hard starting from today, you can come in first 100. Can you start today with me? Say yes, ma'am. NEET 2022, can you start today? Fresh leave. You leave your 11th from this Wednesday. Whatever is the date, शायद 13-14 तारीख पड़ रही है. From this Wednesday, I am starting a backlog series for class present 12th every day, every Wednesday 9 p.m. One short lecture. 30 weeks I will finish your entire backlog of 11th. Kitne chapter 11th mein? I am doing the one short lecture. I promise to finish it all. Your 11th is no tension for you. Start where you are. Start today. Start where you are. Please don't fight up with school syllabus and coaching syllabus. Both of them are going to be the winners. You are going to be the loser. Please sync up between school and coaching. Find a middle way. If you cannot find a middle way, my talisman, like Gandhiji's talisman, I'm so sorry I cannot be that great as the father of the nation, but that word came to my mind. My talisman for you. Choose one. Either choose NEET, that I will do, or choose your board exams. If you are sawar on both the now, you are gone. Right? If you are sawar on both the nows, you will be gone. Is that clear, everybody? If you're sawar on both the nows, you will totally go. So it's not possible to do both the things. Either choose school or choose your coaching. Choose one thing and tell, okay, स्कूल के एग्जाम्स हो रहे हैं, मैं अपनी जनरल नॉलेज से दे दूंगा. आई विल गिव फ्रॉम वट एवर नॉलेज आई हैव बिकॉज आई कैनॉट डू बोथ द थिंग्स. आई विल फोकस ऑन नीट. इफ यू लुक एट द टॉपर्स ऑफ नीट, दे विल ऑलवेज से वी फोकस्ड ऑन नीट बिकॉज वी वर स्टडिंग इन सो मच डेप्थ. स्कूल बोर्ड एग्जाम्स बिकेम ईजी. इफ यू ऑलवेज सी स्कूल में इकोलॉजी इज हैपनिंग, वानी मैम की क्लासेस में और माई कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट एवोल्यूशन इज हैपनिंग. और आजकल तो वानी मैम रेप्लिकेशन करा रही है. लेट मी डू वेल इन इकोलॉजी ऑल्सो, लेट मी डू वेल इन रेप्लिकेशन ऑल्सो. यू आर गोइंग टू फॉल डाउन फ्लैट ऑन योर फेस. I am not going to suffer, your school teacher is not going to suffer, you are going to badly suffer. So don't do that. Start today, find a midway or leave one and start one. And the third and most important thing for you is make sure after your school for the next 6 or see it's not easy. Athletes, you have you seen MS Dhoni ka movie Dhoni? Have you seen the movie how he's running from his school, how his friends came and put him in the train? And then he worked hard. So you have to stretch yourself. I'm sorry I'm expecting this from you, but I will have to pull you like a rubber band. You might have to study till 11:30 in the night. You might have to get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. For the next 7 or 8 months, it is going to be tough. It is going to be challenging. Thank you so much, Vani Jain. But you will have to work very hard. The only thing which I want to tell you is I will tell you one tip for managing your studies. Please don't do 3 subjects in one day. Physics, biology, chemistry, biology. 4 days out of 7 days do physics, 3 days do chemistry, and the rest do more physics and more chemistry, and every half 2 hours you can balance the tough subjects with biology. Do that, you will really benefit. For you, even if you're a night owl, it is fine now. Even if you're a night owl, it is fine. The problem will start for 2021. 2021 can no more be a night owl. They need to acclimatize and fix their topics and their timings with the time of the test. And you don't have to miss the backlog series, which is starting from Wednesday. Tomorrow, like we're doing replication, pre-read income, you will really benefit. Now coming to 2023. 2023, tomorrow I want you to have a mango dolly ice cream. Day after tomorrow, I want you to have a chocobar ice cream, and I really want you to enjoy. That brings, water in my mouth also, and I'm also feeling like I will enjoy. But 2023, the most amazing thing for you is one. The most amazing thing for 2023 is one. You can start now. You are like a fresh book, even if you've not started. And let me tell you, 2021, if you're still here, the crash course can really help you. Because if you have to finish the entire syllabus in 2 months, you may or may not be able to finish it on your own. I'll just take 1 minute, I'm coming back to 2023. You may not be able to do it on your own 2021. If you join the crash course, it will give you 20 tests, which I've focused on giving the test. It will give you unlimited doubt solving, which is the most important thing from morning to evening. And most importantly, a crash course will give you complete theory of PCB of entire 11th and 12th. It can change your life. It is available just for ₹6,000. इतनी तो एम्स की फीस भी नहीं होती है. Go to vdnt.in/NEET Crash Course पर मेरा कोड VDNEET लगाना भूलना मत करिएगा. right? And my dear 11th and 12th, if you're struggling school में समझ में नहीं आ रहा है and पता है कि school से ज़्यादा level है NEET का, at least try the 1 month pro membership. You really don't know, millions of kids are benefiting, and do you know, with the pro membership we also have something which is called the promise, the VIP promise, the Vedantu improvement promise. That means if we are not able to work on you, अगर हम आपकी improvement नहीं करवा सकते, we get your money back. That is the VIP promise, and I feel you should definitely take the pro membership. Coming to 2023, most important 2023 point, I'll give you 5 points 2023 for you because you are young and you really need to work hard. So 2023 also I will give you 5 points. Number 1, start now. Even if you have not started, this is the first time that you're seeing, you started but you stopped. You started when some corona happened, God forbid, should never happen with somebody. You started but you lost the rhythm. Something happened. Start now. It is the best. You have 1.5 to 2 years. You don't know how lucky you are. You have the right seniors. You have the right mentorship. You're on the right channel. It is the right time to study. How is it different from class 10? It is much more in detail. It is much more in detail. So you really need to start now. I want you to do 2 subjects every day, just like 2022. What are the 2 subjects that I wish you to do? Is very simple. I want you to do either physics or biology, either chemistry or biology. So there should be one subject which really, troubles you, and one subject which is easy. So second point is alternate with 2 subjects every day. The most important point for you is take your time. You're not like 2022 where they have 6 or 7 months. You're not like 2021 where you just have 1 or 2 months. You have 1.5 to 2 years. You start slowly. Do it very slowly. Even if you take 4 hours, the biggest problem with 2023 is you are thinking every chapter should get over in 2 or 3 days. It doesn't work like this. For cell or cell division, you can even take 7 to 8 days to finish the topic. In physics and chemistry, it could even take longer. Please go slow. Do it properly, and the most important thing, go slow. So even if you start now, it is fine. Do 2 subjects every day. Go slow. It will take time. The first time it will take 6 days. The second time it's going to take 3.5, 4 days. The fourth time it will take few hours. You require that many cycles. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't expect you will be able to do this topic in 2 days. It is not going to happen like that. The fourth point which I really want to tell you is write down everything. लिख के पढ़ो. Make notes. पहली बार लिख के पढ़ो, you will discard those notes. Second time लिख के पढ़ो, you will discard the notes. Third time जब आप पढ़ रहे हो, third time when you're solving the questions, that is the time you will be able to make really small notes. And these are the notes which are really going to help you. I don't want to give you unnecessary targets NEET 2023, but 5th and most important point is I will give you 2 points in point number 5 so that your retention improves. Number 1, definitely I want you to improve like NEET 2021 and do revisions, but your revision can be daily or weekly. So मैंने आपको बताया that you start now. Then I told you that you study 2 subjects a day. Then I told you that it will take time to do it. It will take 4 or 5 times to do it. Then I told you that लिख के पढ़िए. It will, first time that you're revising, it might take you 1 week to write down. Second time when you're revising, it might take you 3 or 4 days. Second time, third time that you're revising, it will take you 1 or 2 days. That's the fine. And the last and the most important thing which I want to tell you is you also give tests. It's not necessary that you give test every week or once in 2-3 days like NEET 2021, every week like NEET 2022, but you give at least 2 tests every month. And the most important thing for NEET 2022 is, see, NEET 2023 I mean, 21 may or may not have time to discuss all their doubts. They're always doing, they're always running. 2022 may not be able to have the time to revise entire 11th. I'm starting backlog for them, but in physics and chemistry, if they don't join the pro membership, they might have problems. You have time on your side. You really have time on your side. You should write down all your doubts. You should solve all your doubts. And I think 23 and 22 should join the pro membership. 23, you don't want to go to class 12th with backlog. At least join the pro membership for 1 month and see how it is going. That is the most important thing. I will end it up. We have close to 30 minutes. I will end it up. We're telling you that VD Pro is the code for pro membership. सबके description box में link लिखा है. VD NEET जो है वो code है आपके crash course का ले लीजिए. But सबसे important बात, वो तो दूर की बात है, लेना है लीजिए, नहीं लेना no problem. सबसे important बात है, never calculate output by hours. That equation is the most flawed, overrated, stupid equation. You study for 6 hours, you will crack NEET. Anybody who studies for 2 hours can crack NEET. Anybody who studies for 10 hours and daydreams cannot crack NEET. The worst way to measure a fish is how many trees can you climb. It is a fish, it can swim in water, it cannot climb trees. It is the stupidest question. Even if you are studying for 3 or 4 hours, but you are studying with focus, alertness, agility, it is more than enough. You study like a donkey for 6 hours, you keep sitting at the same place, but you're dreaming about something else, you're eating all the time, you're thinking about something else, your dhyan is not in studies, you're daydreaming, you're thinking about playing PUBG. It is waste of time. Don't allow anybody to compare the number of hours versus the output. Doesn't work like that. Would you want me to come back with another lecture on physics? What are the problems that you're facing? Tell me every point that I've discussed. Make your timetable on the basis of these. Trust me, you will benefit a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless you. Don't forget the memberships that we are offering you. Trust me, they are life-changing. VD NEET, VD Pro. See you tomorrow morning. Human Physiology, Test Series, Botany Zoology, followed by full syllabus at 10 a.m. आप सेल करवा रही हूँ मैं 5 PM और रेप्लिकेशन का 1 short lecture of handmade notes is at 9 PM. God bless you everybody. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.